so let's talk about Kwame Brown. What's up, everybody? This is your boy Timothy Apollo. Like, subscribe, share, hit the Cash App button. Please do not be shy about hitting that Cash App, everybody. Now, let's talk about Kwame Brown. First of all, who is Kwame Brown and where did he pretty much get his start from? Anyway, Kwame Brown, 6'11", born March 10th, 1982, 39 years old at this moment, okay, from right here, Charleston, South Carolina. Let's go into him. Hey, 2001 round one pick, one of the NBA draft. Now I'm gonna let you guys know real quick. I am not familiar with basketball nor football or nothing else. I'm more of a boxing person, a boxing buff, if anything. I like a little bit of wrestling, but football and basketball, no. Other than maybe Jordan and Kobe, some of them guys right there who I've only heard of, okay? I really know very little, but I've been keeping up with Mr. Brown since he's been on YouTube, okay? Parents, Willie James Brown, Joyce Brown, mother, obviously education, Glenn Academy, University of Georgia, okay? He has one sibling, from what I understand, Akeem Brown. Now, when I heard about Mr. Kwame Brown is during a recent situation when he jumped on YouTube and, he started blasting out Charlemagne the God, which, again, I applaud this brother for that because somebody should have been did that, with that situation, I'm not going to delve too far into it because that's not the subject at hand. We're talking about Kwame Brown. I'm just giving you guys this, kind of as a guidance to how I was introduced to Kwame Brown. Long story short, Kwame Brown not Kwame, Charlemagne, which I'm not going to call him the God again. That's just ridiculous, It's mighty funny, and it's real funny that he's constantly blasting white folks, Caucasian people, but research the name Charlemagne, okay? Just research the name, okay? While he's constantly, utilizing the whole white mayonnaise mammal thing with Caucasian people. Research the name Charlemagne. Anyway, so Charlemagne kind of stepped out of pocket and spoke upon a situation that was private and dear to Mr. Brown, which to me was a very disrespectful situation, a very disrespectful, topic to jump on, especially to the public, because Charlemagne the God is on the Breakfast Club. So, in retaliation, Kwame Brown jumped out there and he started saying, hey, look, this guy's a pedophile, you know what he's done right here, you know what he's done right there, okay? Hey, Charlemagne is a convicted felon and he should have put him on blast, okay? See, the problem with that is that you can't sit there and want to put out somebody else's private family situations and then not expect to have that thrown back at you in return. You shouldn't, but I digress. I'm getting too far off the subject. Anyhow, that's when I first heard of Kwame Brown. Okay, now every so often I listen to Kwame Brown and I like his content. Okay, I like his content. Now, even though at the moment he's in a little beefing scenario and I'm not going to really touch down on that. What Kwame Brown brings to the table is relevant. It's of importance. Okay, he talks about trading and coding. Okay, trades and coding. We need for our youth, we need for our people to hear things like that, to get messages like that from somebody of Kwame Brown's status. Okay, of somebody who other people may look up to. NBA players. Music artists nowadays, okay? Those are the people that the kids listen to, that our youth listen to, and those are obviously who our politicians go to for advice. So be it, Regardless of what, those are very positive messages that Kwame Brown is presenting, So I'm not too familiar with coding as it is. I know what trades is. Trades, you know, you can go to any school almost and learn a trade, which is valuable because that's something that you can teach towards to your kids. You know, that's something that could be handed down. Hell, a lot of times that's what people really get into is trades because it's a lot more legitimate to start your own business with a trade versus, and I'm not saying don't go to college. I'm not saying that, but it's a lot more simpler to get a trade, which is in like a year, couple of years or whatever, than to go to these 4 and 8 year colleges, you know, because a lot of people can't afford college. A lot of people don't really pass college as so. So you have to think about that. You have to contemplate every feasible contingency that's out there. You just do. Okay? That's trade, plumbing, heating and air, auto mechanics. Those are trade. Coding, from what I understand, coding is computer language. You know, and again, I'm not going to try and jump on that because I'm not too familiar with it. I'm just not. But that's the way that we communicate, or we have computers to communicate with other computers, you know. And these are things that our youth, that our people need to hear about. You know, everybody else can't be the next Kwame Brown. Everybody else can't be the next Michael Jordan. Everybody else can't be the next Nicki Minaj. You know? So messages like that, especially from people like Kwame Brown, is really conducive to our community. You know, whether you like it or not, whether you feel it's outdated or not, whether you feel it's of choice or not, okay, it's still relative to our community, and you can't beat that. You know, and like I say again, I've been listening to him, and he's been pushing that. You know, he's been pushing trades and coding kind of hard. And again, you must respect and appreciate that because these are things that we don't really talk about in our community as much. We don't push in our community that much, especially the coding part, okay? But the trading is something that everybody else comes over here and they grasp. They get hold to and they take and they run with it. Seriously. So it must be something there. Okay, and if everybody else can come over here and grab hold to a trade and run with it and open their business for it, then why can't we? You know, and like Mr. Kwame Brown says, we need trades in school. We do. We need coding too. Okay, I'm not sure. I think they may have started putting coding in schools. I'm not sure. Okay, my old ass has been out of school for many years. You know, but I do think it'd be more conducive to a financially stable lifestyle for the youth if our schools pushed it a little bit harder. Well, anyway, that's all I have to say about this video. You know, shouts out to Mr. Brown. Hey, good job. Appreciate your message or whatever. Keep it up, you know. And for all of you guys who are not familiar with Kwame Brown, go check his channel out. You know, you cannot beat the stuff that he puts out there. And again, whether you like a lot of this stuff or not, he even speaks about men's rights, okay? You all know, you know, how dear to my heart that men's rights are. You know? Anyway, this is your boy Timothy Apollo. Like, subscribe, share.